call the roll.
Coleman. Trent.
Here.
Arthur. Beck.
Here.
Brown.
Here.
Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig.
Here.
Razor. Thompson Raider.
Association go on record in support of this bill. Anything that can give our teachers more meaningful professional development they can bring back into the classroom is something we're
2-year to a 4-year. That's what we're trying to do.
I think witnesses have been filling out their witness cards, but please make sure you continue to do that, or if you haven't, to get those in. Proceed when ready.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I'm Brian Milner, the president of the Missouri Community College Association, here to testify in support of House Bill 2310. As the representative mentioned, Senator Koenig carried the companion bill over here. It was heard and voted out of this committee unanimously. We sincerely appreciate your support. We are trying to solve a problem where we have a high frequency of students who have to retake classes upon transfer because we haven't developed for them a roadmap of how to take 60 credit hours and an associate's degree to any public university in the state. And so we're trying to do that with this legislation. So it would have the department, the coordinating board, work with representatives of higher ed institutions to create essentially five roadmaps, 5 pathways for specific degree programs and help improve the transfer process. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Further witnesses in support?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I'm Brent Bates. I'm president of State Fair Community College in Sedalia, Missouri. Each year, students transfer from State Fair Community College, and sometimes they're surprised when they transfer to a public university in the state and their classes don't transfer as they anticipated. So to me, this bill is common sense. It's good business. It increases the efficiency of our system and results in less redundancy, more student success, and bottom line, we get people out quicker into the workforce. So I would feel free to answer any questions that you might have.
Questions for this witness? Seeing none, thank you again for being here. Further witnesses in support? Seeing none, any witnesses here in opposition? House Bill 2310.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, members of the committee. My name is Paul Wagner. I represent the Council on Public Higher Education. I kind of wish I had a 4th category for testimony because I'm really not opposed in the sense that this is some kind of harmful bill or something that's detrimental. It's just, I'll explain kind of why I'm testifying in this position. So first of all, this is different from the bill that you heard, Senator Koenig's original bill and Representative Parker's original bill. This only applies to a certain type of student, so to speak, and that is a student that that knows from the beginning that they want to major in one of the 5 whatever degrees that are chosen. So maybe it's English or psychology or whatever those 5 are chosen, and they choose that degree and they stick with it the entire time. Those are the only students who are going to be impacted by this. And it's going to take a tremendous amount of work to get every public institution in this state, not just transferring from 2-year to 4-year, but between 4 years, to get all of that aligned for those 5 programs. And if we're going to put in that kind of work, we would prefer that there was a broader result. We see this as a ton of work for a very narrow result. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We're happy to dive in and make it better. We just wish there was a broader result. So, like I said, we've already got the 42-hour core curriculum covered. We're just talking about that 18 hours when you're done with your general education into your major requirements, and this would only impact five-degree programs. I know that the University of Missouri has, I know I always introduce myself as representing all the public 4 years outside of the system. It usually doesn't matter because our interests usually align quite a bit. This is a much tougher problem for the University of Missouri than it is for my schools. The transfer system isn't perfect, but the issues that people encounter with the schools that I represent tend to be fewer than the problems that they encounter when they're dealing with the University of Missouri or even within the University of Missouri system. I know that they've come up with some alternatives. I don't think that they're here for some reason, but they had some alternatives that they were negotiating with the community colleges. I don't know where that stands right now, but again, pretty soft opposition, saying that we wish there was a broader result for the amount of work that's going to go into this, but not asking you to try to tell people they shouldn't vote for it, it's going to cause harm or anything. So that's my testimony. Happy to answer any questions.
Thank you for that testimony. Any questions for this witness from the committee? Seeing none.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Further witnesses in opposition, House Bill 2310. Any witnesses here for, seeing none, any witnesses here for informational purposes only? Seeing none, that will conclude the hearing on House Bill 2310. I next move that we go into executive session. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. We're in executive session. I next move that House Committee substitute for House Bill 1715 and 2630 be brought before the committee. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. This is obviously the bill that we just heard. Would like to see this and several other bills get voted out today, so they potentially have a route to the floor, with the anticipation that it would be likely that there would be a floor substitute or other amendments potentially by the time that we get there. Any discussion on? Let's see, I guess first I will make a motion that the committee do pass House Committee Substitute House Bill 1715 and 2630. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, I renew my motion for House Committee that the committee vote do pass House Committee Substitute House Bill 1715 and 2630. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent,
Aye.
Coleman, Arthur, Beck, Brown, Carter, Fitzwater, Gannon, Koenig, Thompson Raider, Coleman, Carter.
By your vote of 9 ayes and 0 noes, you have voted do pass House Committee Substitute House Bill 1715 and 2630. Next, make a motion that we bring House Bill 1945 before the committee. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. Again, this is the House bill that we just heard. I will make a motion that the committee do pass House Bill 1945. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, I renew my motion. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent.
Aye.
Coleman. Arthur. Beck. Brown. Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig. Thompson Raider.
By your vote of 10 ayes and 0 noes, you have voted to pass House Bill 1945. I next make a motion that we bring House Committee Substitute House Bill 2310 before the committee for consideration. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. I next make a motion that we vote do pass House Committee Substitute House Bill 2310. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. Any discussion? Yes, Senator Arthur.
I think Paul's comments were well taken, and so I'm happy to work with the sponsor or the Senate handler on this, but I would like to see it more broadly applied.
Any further discussion? Seeing none. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent.
Aye.
Coleman. Arthur. Beck. Brown. Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig. Thompson Raider.
By your vote of 10 ayes and 0 noes, you vote do pass House Committee Substitute House Bill 2310. I next make a motion that we bring Senate Bill 1446 before the committee. Do I have a second? Been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. Next, make a motion that the committee vote do pass Senate Bill 1446. Do I have a second? It has been seconded. So if everyone will recall, this was the bill by Senator Williams that creates a pilot program for marginalized groups. In particular, I think this was dealing with some individuals who are in the senator from Callaway's district. I don't know if he had any additional comments that he wanted to add on the bill, but we will go to further discussion. Seeing no discussion. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent.
Aye.
Coleman. Arthur. Beck. Brown. Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig. Thompson Raider.
By your vote of 8 ayes and 1 no, you have voted do pass Senate Bill 1446. I next move that we bring before the committee for consideration Senate Bill 1447. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. If everyone will recall, this is Senator Williams' bill regarding the disposition of early childhood sales taxes in St. Louis, particularly what controlling authority will have possession of those funds should a ballot issue be approved by the public. I move that Senate Bill 1447 be voted do pass. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. Any discussion? Yes, Senator Beck.
So, yeah, this bill needs quite a bit of work, but I guess I'll vote yes today, but it needs quite a bit of work. That's all I can say.
Any further discussion? Yes, Senator Coleman.
I hate to do this, but I concur with Senator Beck. And, I'm happy to be the deciding vote if it's needed to get out, but otherwise I'd rather not.
The outbreak of bipartisanship is great this morning. Any further discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent.
Aye.
Coleman. Arthur. Beck. Brown. Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig. Thompson Raider. Coleman.
By your vote of 6 ayes and 4 noes, you have voted do pass Senate Bill 1447. Next, move that Senate Bill 1125 be brought before the committee for consideration. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. If everyone will recall, this is the Senate bill that was brought forward by Senator Brown prohibiting the enforcement of discriminatory ideologies. I don't know, Senator, if you had anything further you wanted to add to the description. Microphone.
It doesn't address curriculum at universities, just the EI loyalty oaths or statements as a prerequisite to employment.
All right, with that, I make a motion that committee vote do pass Senate Bill 1125. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion. Oh, I should have asked for a second on the motion to do pass Senate Bill 1125. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. And seeing no further discussion, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent.
Aye.
Coleman. Arthur. Beck. Brown. Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig. Thompson Raider.
By your vote of 8 aye and 2 no, you have voted do pass Senate Bill 1125. I next make a motion that we bring House Bill 1569 before the committee. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The bill is before the committee. I next make a motion that, well, first I move that the committee vote, or no, so first I make a motion that the committee adopt the Senate committee substitute, which has been distributed ending in .07C. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. So if everyone will, I think you should have a copy. We can go through the Senate committee substitute here. The first piece, just taking it in order of the summary, is the pilot program for media literacy and critical thinking, which is a pilot program designed to address components of media literacy, which I believe the committee has heard previously. The next section is public school background checks, adding charter schools to provisions of state law requiring background checks to be conducted on school personnel. There's a component on reading instruction for grades K through 3 that would prohibit what is known as the 3 queuing system. There's instruction on cursive writing. The next section, 170. This language is drafted to make that a voluntary rather than a mandatory program. The next component, section 173, is assistance for members of the Missouri National Guard, which provides that any Missouri National Guard member may be awarded upon application before each semester either a tuition and fee waiver for undergraduate courses at a post-secondary institution of higher education that directly receives funds appropriated from the General Assembly, or a grant to certain eligible institutions as defined in the Act. The next section is, again, in 173, this is the STEM grants, requires the Department of Higher Education to make available a grant to study science, technology, engineering, or mathematics subjects up to $2,000 of eligibility for each recipient. Next is, again in 173, a career tech certification program, which would reimburse the cost of eligible students' tuition, books, and fees to certain approved institutions, such as two-year community colleges, technical schools that offer training programs or eligible programs of study. Next, we have the Access Missouri Financial Assistance Program, which would allow for an increase in financial assistance award to eligible recipients of the Access Missouri Financial Assistance Program. The next component is the International Baccalaureate Examinations, providing a requirement for public institutions of higher education to adopt a policy for undergraduate course credit for any student who receives a score of 4 or higher on the International Baccalaureate exam. The next piece is a fast-track workforce incentive grant, which increases the maximum gross income for eligibility for the fast-track workforce incentive grant from $80,000 to $100,000. Next is the higher education course curricula, which is the transferability of credit component. And I believe that is the final piece, assuming I have correctly read everything and not skipped anything. Is there any discussion by the committee? Yes, lots of discussion. Senator Arthur and then Senator Brown.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There are a number of provisions I like. I might even like all of the provisions, but there are a number of things that the committee has not had the chance to hear yet. And so for that reason, I'm a little cautious to vote yes at the moment. So I would like the opportunity to vet it a little more closely and hope to be a yes eventually on the floor.
Thank you for those comments. Senator Brown.
You mentioned the 3 queuing system model for reading instruction in grades K through 3.
Yes, that is in section 170.014.
So does this mean that it would move away from just the memorization and move back towards like a phonics style learning system?
Well, it defines the 3 queuing system as any model of teaching students to read based on meaning, structure, and syntax and visual cues. So that is, and it doesn't, I don't believe, specify what they have to move toward, just what they have to move away from.
Okay.
Further discussion. Senator Beck.
I have the same concerns as Senator Arthur, and also I probably would be a yes today if this was actually written in cursive. The entire sentence.
I mean, I would be a more enthusiastic yes, that's for sure. I would offer to handwrite you a copy, but I don't know how many pages this is, so. Further discussion. Yes, Senator Carter.
I see a couple of pilot programs in here. I, too, have some reservations. I'll talk to you offline about those, but would like to see some changes as well.
Absolutely. I can only imagine that there will be a floor substitute as well. Any further discussion on the motion to adopt the Senate committee substitute? Seeing none. All those in favor of adopting Senate committee substitute, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. You have adopted the Senate committee substitute. I now make a motion that the committee vote do pass Senate committee substitute for House Bill 1569. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Ms. Secretary, please call the roll.
Senator Trent.
Aye.
Coleman. Arthur. Beck. Brown. Carter. Fitzwater. Gannon. Koenig. Thompson Raider. Koenig.
by your vote of 5 aye and 4 no, you have voted do pass Senate Committee Substitute House Bill 1569. This may be the last time the committee meets, so just want to thank everyone for their participation, their work. Look forward to continuing our work on these bills on the floor, hopefully. And with that, I move that we exit executive session. Do I have a second? It's been seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed, say no. And the ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. We have exited executive session. With no further business coming before the committee, we will stand adjourned.